Hi everyone and welcome to class. Before we start, as usual, make sure you got anything to help you practice. So if you need blocks, grab them. You can use books for them. If you need a strap and you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt, a tie or a t-shirt, something you can pull on. Once you got everything, come to your comfortable seated position. Could be crossed legs, could be sitting on your heels. You could sit on a block if that helps to keep your spine straight. And then you close your eyes, hands on the knees, on your lap, however feels comfortable. And we take the first few moments here to allow the body to slow down. Allow the breath to slow down, slowly finding stillness, slowly drawing attention towards you, towards your inner world. And we start by bringing attention to our physical body first, observing how your body feels in this moment. Noticing if you're keeping any tension in any area of your body, if there's any resistance. Take a moment to observe your breath. Observing the inhalations, the exhalations, lengths of the breath, temperature of the breath, which nostril is more active, right or left. And then slowly come to observe how you feel, not only physically. Any particular emotion or emotions that's with you in this moment? How's your energy? And last shift in attention, come to observe your thoughts. Noticing the flow of thoughts, noticing if the mind is maybe focused on one thing, one thought. And allow it to soften. So using the breath here, deep inhalation to the nose, breathe out. And again, allow the breath to reach the belly. And breathe out. From here, the prayer joins at the heart. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe there's a resolution, something you're working towards. Keep it in mind, find strength from it. And if you want to share your practice, your energy with someone else, or share your energy towards a cause, dedicating the practice to someone else. Bring them to your heart, keep them in your heart. Again, finding strength from them and making the practice more than you. Deep breath in. Let's open a space with one Om. Deep inhalation. Gentle blinking as open. Slowly make your way to all fours, removing any block or support if you were sitting on it. And from here, spread the fingers, tuck the toes under. Start drawing the belly button to the spine. The arms are straight. We're pushing the ground away. And then we lift the knees, we lift the hips. We find our first downward facing dog. And moving in your dog. Any movement you like to do to connect to your body. So feel movement, feel your body. Maybe arching, moving forwards or backwards from a plank. Taking gentle twists, drawing the knees to the center line. How does your body feel today? Maybe bringing movement to those areas of resistance. Waking up and connecting. And then we slow down, slowly finding our way back to down dog. Now start pushing the hands into the ground even more and slowly, step by step, walk to the top of the mat. Come into a dangling position, feet wide, knees soft so they're not creating tension in the back. Hands on the ground, opposite elbows, interlacing the fingers behind the head. What feels good? Maybe staying still or maybe gently swaying side to side, bringing the weight to one foot, to the other foot. Movements are soft. Breath is soft. And then we find stillness again. Releasing the hands to the mat, tuck the chin to the collar. The knees are soft as you push your heels down. You push your knees forward, you push your hips forward, slowly uncoiling the spine. Slowly raising up. Last thing, shoulders and head. Once you're up, full breath in, shoulders lift to the ears. breathe it out. From here, eyes closed once more. We bring the feet together. We find our first pose, mountain pose, Tadasana, where we start from. So big toes touch, heels press down and gently outwards, the thighs move inwards, the kneecaps lift, hips push forward, draw the belly button to the spine. Tuck the tailbone under as you close the ribs, and then full breath in, shoulders to ears. Allow the shoulder to soften. From here, finding your breath through the nose. So we close the mouth and we breathe in and breathe out through the nose. If you go on Ujjayi breath practice, Ujjayi breath pranayama, gently contract the back of the throat to create a sound as you breathe in and breathe out. If that's not your practice, never done it before, don't worry about it. But see if you can maintain a rhythm. In through the nose, exhale through the nose, and maybe lengthen slightly the exhalation to bring a little bit more softness to the breath. So take a couple of breaths here, feeling the weight on the feet, breathing in, breathing out. Gently blinking eyes open, and with an exhalation, hands reach high, lengthen. Exhale, deep forward fold, hands to ground. Lengthen, look forward, chest opens. Step the right foot back, left foot joins, high plank. Drop the knees, squeeze the inner arms, chest and chin come down. Roll forward to your cobra, top of the feet gently press down, and then we push back, we sit on our heels, we find a child pose. In to all fours, exhale, tuck toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Staying here a few breaths, spread the fingers, activate the hands, tip of the fingers in, press into the mat, spiral the biceps outwards, heels press down and gently outwards, the knees are slightly bent to lift the hips a little bit more, and belly and ribs stay in, breathing in, relaxing the head, breathing out, breathe in, breathe out. Next inhalation, right foot steps forward, exhale, left foot joins, lengthen, look forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, raising up, hands to sky. Exhale, prayer to heart, release the hands to the side, Samastiti. Once more, inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding. Lengthen, look forward. Then left foot steps back, right foot joins, high plank. We're going to take an extra breath here. Chest comes forward, squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, Chaturanga, stay here for a breath. Inhale, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Now you can take knees, chest, chin, or place the top of the feet on the mat. Upward facing dog. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Again, spreading the fingers. First breath to settle in, then find stillness. Inhale long. Exhaling long. Try to share the weight equally between the hands and your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. Then, next inhalation, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot joins. Lengthen, look forward, the heart opens. Exhale, deep forward fold. Full inhalations, you raise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, prayer to heart, release the hands to the side. This time bending the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. You lengthen, you look forward in your own way, walking, stepping, floating back, finding your way back, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, the arms are straight. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky, point the toes. Exhale, right knee, right armpit, bring the weight forward, the arms are straight. Pushing back, three-legged dog. Right knee, left armpit, arms straight, look over your left shoulder. Pushing back, inhaling. Exhaling, knee to nose, kissing. Then bring the weight even further forward. Place the right foot down. Lift up. Hands to sky. Exhale. Hands to ground. Stepping back. Lower down. Chaturanga. Elbows in. Upward facing dog. The heart opens. Pushing back. Downward facing dog. Left leg to sky. Point the toes. Exhale. Left knee. Left armpit. Reaching out with the leg. Take it across. Find your twist. Once more, left leg to sky. Bring the knee in. Kiss your knee. Bring the weight forward. Exhale, place the foot down. Push back to the right heel. Lift up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to ground. Step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, the heart is open. Pushing back, downward facing dog, and you breathe in, you breathe out. Spanning those biceps out, shoulders away from the ears. Lifting up the tailbone, find the space in the back of the legs. Find the space in the breath, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more inhalation, on exhalation, bend the knees, look forward. In, walk, step, float to the front, to the mat, lengthen, heart opens. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, raising up to your chair pose. And exhale, we're going to find a twist to the left, to the right. Tucking the left elbow outside the right knee. So pressing down, try to have both knees in line. Look over your right shoulder. Now I'm going to turn around. You don't have to. Option, you can stay here. You can open arms opposite direction. If you go your Parshva hands on the ground, bend the knees more. You lean forward, squeeze the elbows in, finding the balance. Breathing in. Breathing out. We take one more breath. If you're in your Parshva give yourself time. Come back to the twist. And then slowly we're going to start lifting the left leg. Slowly. Reach back. Finding a balance here. Try to straighten the right knee. Pushing back with the left heel. Breathing in. Breathing out. With control, soften the right knee. Take the left foot down. Now you can stay with the left knee lifted or placing the knee down. Press down, bring the prayer to the heart. Look over your right shoulder. And we breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Calmly look down. Release the left hand to the ground. Drop the left heel to the left. We're going to bring the right leg back. Vashisthasana. Now you can have one foot in front of the other one. Feet stacked. You can float the leg or you can go for the bind. You choose. You can always take the left knee to the ground too. Other option. So make sure whatever choice you're doing, you're staying with your breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. And then we're going to take a vinyasa. Both hands down. Finding your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. We push back. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Pointed toes. Exhale. Thread the right leg underneath your body. Try to reach for your left wrist. Falling triangle. Transfer the weight to the right hand, left hand to sky, and we breathe. Try to bring all the 10 toes down to touch the mat. Option, you can float the right leg. Breathing in, breathing out. And as before too, you can bring the right knee down. So find the other variation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One more full breath here. And then look down, bring both hands to the ground, and we're going to come down, extending the right leg to the side. Now you can have the right leg extended, or you can bend and find a swan. If you got the leg extended, and then turning, or try to have the chest nice and pointing forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Option here, especially if you got your swan, you can come all the way down. Breathe in, breathe out. And slowly hands to the ground once more. Push, tuck the back toes under. Inhaling, open the chest. Exhaling, find your way back to your downward facing dog. From here, right leg to the sky, pointed toes. Exhale, step forward with the right foot. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale, standing split. And we're going to stay here. Option, right hand behind the heel.
maybe both hands behind the heel, maybe hands on the ground, and you take small hops, rocking first backwards and forwards, small hops then trying to bring the right heel into the chest, eventually maybe finding a balance where the heel stays in, and maybe go with both legs straight and then squeezing everything towards the center line, finding your handstand. Breathe in, breathe out. We take one more deep breath, and then we find our vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing dog, pushing back downward, facing dog. From here we bend the knees, we look forward, step or float to the front of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, we fold. Bend the knees, inhale, raising up to your chair pose. Exhale, we twist to the left, right elbow side, left thigh. Prayer in line with the heart. Draw the right knee back, straighten the hips, look over the left shoulder. Now you can stay here, you can open your arms in opposite direction. If you got your palm balance, hands on the ground. Squeeze the elbows, you lean forward, maybe finding your side crow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, reverse the movements. Hands come down, inhale, coming back to that chair slowly. Prayer to heart. And then we lift the right leg. We find our balance. Oh, sorry, with the twist. Sorry, this one was with the twist. So we find a balance with the twist. Kicking back with the right heel. Try to straighten the left knee. One more breath. Use the right shoulder to push back the left knee. And then gently place a foot down. You can keep the knee lifted. Or place it down. Paravrita Parshvakonasana. And breathing here. Try to create a straight line, heel to crown. Even if you're here, there's a straight line, crown, hip. Yes, heel, hip, and crown. And we breathe here. Push your left knee forward. Breathing on, lifting the right hip. One more full breath. And then looking down, release the right hand down. Drop the right heel to the right, left foot comes back. You choose, feet one in front of the other one, start floating. Your choice. You can take your bind, opening up. Make sure the right hand is pushing down, right bicep spirals outwards. And we breathe in, we breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, one more breath. And then we find our vinyasa. Both hands to ground, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Left leg to sky, pointed toes. Exhale, thread the left leg underneath the body. Falling triangle, inhale, raising up, staying here. Try to bring all the 10 toes down to the mat, floating the foot or the leg, or take the left knee down. We breathe in. We breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Now bring both hands to the ground. Start sinking with the left hip. Shuffle the left foot slightly more to the left. Sink with the hip. Try to keep both legs extended if you can. Bring the left shoulder back. Breathing in, breathing out. You can stay nice and tall, or you can find a variation coming down. Try to keep the two shoulders in line here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Then slowly bring the hands back to the ground. Tuck the back toes under. Inhale, push open the chest as much as you can. Exhale, stepping back. And we meet all in downward facing dog. Left leg to sky, pointed toes. Exhale, step forward. Right leg lifts, look up. Exhale, standing split, staying here in your standing split. One hand off the ground, both hands off the ground if you're working straight in the heel. All hands forward, finding your rocks. Maybe the left heel comes into the chest. Maybe you find the handstand. You can stay here, or maybe both legs straight. squeezing everything. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, one more breath, and then we're going to take a vinyasa. Step flow back, lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog, pushing back, downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees, look forward, come to seated. And we're going to lift up the legs, finding our bow pose, Ardha Navasana. Staying here, 2 full breaths, inhaling. You can have the legs bent if you want, but leg feet over the knees, or you can have the hands behind the thighs to give a little bit more support in the lower back. And then we're going to lower the left leg, float the feet, flex the left foot, place it down and draw the right knee into the chest. Then cross it, try not to use the hands. Cross the right foot over the left knee, bring outside the left thigh. From here, right hand goes behind, left hand to sky. And exhale, wrap around the shin, finding your twist. Press the left heel down, spiral left thigh inwards. Use the left arm to spiral the chest open. Last thing you do, gently turn the head back. Make sure you're not collapsing back. Use the right hand to stay nice and straight, chest open. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. And then inhale, slowly releasing. Exhale, you're going to turn to the other side. Bow forward a moment, release the twist. Again, meeting in Navasana. This time, right leg comes down. Kick with the right heel, flex the right foot, place the heel down with our hands, draw the left knee in, cross the leg over the right thigh, left hand goes behind, right hand extends, exhale, find that twist. Press down with the body, use the right hand to open up the chest. Make sure that right thigh is spiraling inwards, active right leg, left hand is behind, you can walk it closer to make yourself taller, but don't lift up the left sitting bone. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath here. And then releasing, inhale, exhaling to another side, twist. From here, meeting again in Navasana. This time we're going to take it to Ardha Navasana. So float the heels, tuck the tailbone under, belly to spine, lower back in contact with the ground. Without using the hands, slowly draw the knees in. Don't lift up the lower back here. And then slowly squeezing heel in. Bring the feet to the ground again without lowering the lower back. Make it slow. Draw the belly button down and place the feet down. Now shoulder come down, hands by your side. Keep the feet together. And then, you're going to lift up the hips, tuck the tailbone under. And I want you to extend the right leg. The knees are in line. Press down with the hands and then maybe the hands float. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly change foot. Bring the hands down. Lift up the left leg. Pointed toes. Press down to the right heel. Now lift up the hands. Belly button in. Tuck the tailbone under. Try to create a straight line. Toes to the crown of the head. Inhale, bring in. Exhale, release the hands. Now, lift up the heels. Exhale, anchor the spine. So upper, middle, lower spine come down. Beautiful. Take a few movements here. Knees go sideways. And from here, we're going to take a vinyasa. Also a vinyasa. Bring the knees into the chest. Again, moving side to side. And then you can take the hands behind the knees. We're going to rock forwards and backwards. And you're going to rock up, Navasana. Once more, staying here, a few breaths. Draw the belly button in, thigh spiral inwards. Breathe in, lift up the legs. Core strong. Inhaling. Exhaling, cross the legs, hands to the ground. You can roll forward or lift, step flow back, finding your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Either from here, bend the knees, look forward, step or float the legs through. Extend the legs forward, Paschimottanasana, a forward fold after all those twists. So pressing forward with the balls of the feet, lengthen and exhale, folding forward. Take hold wherever you can, big toes, sides, top of the feet. Take an extra breath, lengthen and exhale. Try to bend the elbows and bring the elbows down, squeezing the elbows in. Breathe in, breathe out. And instead of looking at your knees or looking at your navel, think of bringing the belly down to your thighs, the ribs down to your knees, and then you lengthen. The chin moves towards the big toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, release the pose. From here, last pose, we're going to bring the hands behind the back. We're going to come on our elbows. Pointed toes. Squeeze the elbows in. Pull back with the hands. In. Lift up the chest as much as you can. Now you can keep looking forward or gently start moving the head back. You can stay with the head floating or head on the ground. Maybe lifting the legs. Maybe finding your Uttana Padasana. From here we close the eyes and we take 3 line breaths. So inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, pull out the tongue. And again, inhale. And again, inhaling. Slowly bring the hands down, feet down, chin to collar, and finding your final pose, Shavasana. Feet apart, arms slightly away from the body, palms down or palms up. What feels good for the shoulders. Something more energetic, you can go for a pentacle, arms above the head. Find your comfortable place. Allow the breath to become soft. Allow the breath to find its own rhythm. Allow the heart to slow down. Simply enjoying the air, the breath, the energy coming in with every inhalation. And with every exhalation, enjoying the sense of release, the sense of softness. Inhaling space. Exhaling tension.
And you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you want, as long as you need. If you want to start moving, allow first the breath to deepen. And then moving toes, moving fingers, moving the head. Slowly waking up the body. If you like to stretch out, arms above the head. Legs squeezed together. Take a full inhalation to the nose. Stay on your backs. Maybe bring your knees into the chest or rolling to one side if you want. And then again, deep breath in through the nose. And slowly, in your own way, find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Cross legs or sitting on your heels, using a block if you want. And then we all take the prayer to the heart. Closing the practice as we started, bringing attention to ourselves. First to our physical body, then to our breath. Checking how we feel, person, cause. We share the practice within our hearts. And we come back to our thoughts, intention, purpose, meaning of our practice in mind. Full breath in. Let's close the space, feeling the energy all together with one arm. Deep breath in. Bowing head forward, a moment to thank all teachers past and present. A moment to thank life, the biggest teacher of all. Most of all, I thank you for sharing your time, your energy, your practice and breath with me. Always honored. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed your practice. And if you want to know more about myself, my schedule, please follow me on Instagram, BlackAndWhiteYog. Same thing on website, www.blackandwhiteyog.com. Well, obviously you can contact me too if you wish. Thanks again and enjoy the rest of your day.